Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 1, Chapter 4.6 Notes. Today we're going to be talking about equations and graphs of horizontal and vertical lines. Our goal today is to be able to graph and write equations of horizontal and vertical lines. So the first thing we're going to do is graph the line through the following points. So we have the point 1, -4. So 1, -4. Good. 1, 0. There we go. And 1, 2. So let's draw the line. And we just made a vertical line. Okay, so these 3 points have the same x coordinates. Okay, you can see that all right there. Therefore, the equation for this specific line is x equals 1. Okay, anytime an equation has with an x equals and then a number, always creates a vertical line. Okay, so, and what we got to remember with that is that it's the opposite of the axis. Okay? Now, what that means right there, here's the x-axis, here's the y-axis. It's the exact opposite. Instead of going horizontal, this one goes vertical. Okay? And one of the ways that I always remember the word vertical is looking at that first letter. It's a V. Goes straight up and down, which is vertical. Okay? All right, let's look at the next one. Horizontal lines. Graph the line through the following points. All right, so we have the point -4, 1, 0, 1, and 2, 1. Let's draw the line. Okay, and now these 3 points have the same y coordinates. Okay, you can see that all right there. The equation for this specific line is y equals 1, because no matter what x is, y always equals 1. So when you have equations with a y equals number, it always creates a horizontal line graph. Okay, and the same as the other one, that is the opposite of the axis. Okay, like we just said, here's x, there's y. It's the opposite of the y-axis. And the way that I remember horizontal is with that first letter again. It's the H. If you make the H really big, it goes from left to right, side to side. Okay? All right, let's go to the bottom. It says graph the following equations, use at least 3 points. So we can pick any 3 points, but y is always going to be 2, because that's what the equation tells us. Okay? I'm going to pick a negative, 0, and a positive. So x, -2, y, 2, 0, 2, and then 3, 2. Draw that line. We have a horizontal line. Okay? Same thing, I'm going to pick a negative, a 0, and a positive. So 3, -1, 3, 0, and 3, 4. Just draw the line. Okay, and that makes a vertical line. All right, let's go with the next one. Let's pick -2, 0, and 2. And this is -4, -4, -4. So -2, -4 is down here. 0, -4, and 2, -4. Draw the line. And that is a horizontal line. Okay? All right, let's flip it over. Why don't you guys try number 4? Remember, go ahead and pick 3 points, draw the line, and tell me if it's horizontal or vertical. All right, did you get a vertical line there? I hope so. All right, let's take a look at these next ones. When it's a y equals graph, we know that it's going to be a horizontal line, okay? This one looks just a little tricky. Let's pick a negative, 0, and a positive. So negative 4, 0 is right there. 0, 0, and 4, 0. The only thing that's hard about this is that it's right on the y-axis. So you have to be very good with your points and with your line so that we see where the line is. Okay? And the same thing with number 6, x equals 0. That's a vertical line. Okay? Pick a negative, 0, and a positive. Draw your lines. My lines are going to come up really good because I'm using this neon color right here. Okay? And there you go. Okay. Let's take a look at the next part. The next part's telling us to write an equation for the line provided. Now, a couple different things we can do here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 points that are on the line. So there are my 3 points. My first one is 1, 2, 3, negative 3, negative 1. My next one is 0, negative 1. Positive 2, negative. Oh, take a look. Now I can figure out what the equation of that line is. The equation is y equals negative 1. Okay? Let's try that again. I want you to draw any 3 points. So I'm going to go all the way up there, there, and we'll go down there. So I have the point negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Negative 1, 0. Negative 1, negative 3. And with that, I can tell what the equation of my line is. Okay? Now, another way to do this is I'm just going to label that this is x and this is y, just so I can remember which one it is. Okay? Now my line touches the x-axis, okay? And it touches it at 2. So the equation of that line is x equals 2. Now, you pick which method you want to do. Number 10, you are all by yourself. Good luck. Pause the video, please. Okay. I picked that across the x-axis, so I know that it's an x equals graph. And then I wrote the equation, x equals negative 5. All right. One more time, 11 and 12. You are up. Pause the video, and let's see how you do. All right, you know that those are horizontal lines. They both cross the y-axis, so you know it's a y equals graph, okay? If you go back to 10, look at 10. 10 is a vertical line. All vertical lines are x equals, okay? So this is why knowing some of your definitions, knowing the vocabulary, is really going to help you out with this, okay? Well, that's it for Algebra 1, Chapter 4.6 Notes, Part 1. If you need any assistance or need help, please come see Miss Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys.